wrong light. There we go. Hey, everybody. Say hi when you get in here. I am going to be. Oh, excuse me. I'm out here fishing. I'm going to show you something else I got with the monies from the that people donated. We got a net. Look at that. It's a nice net. It was actually on sale too when I got it. So, and it's the other way, like this. It's telescoping. So move it up. Anyways, yeah. So we're all set up here. I got 3 rods out. We're using fishing with JBT's bait. We got it out there. We're using the dough, the pack bait, little dough baits. We're using those. We got them on all 3 rods. We're gonna try that out for a while. Got some old school night crawlers too. Hi Melinda, how are you doing? This light's actually like killing my eyes. I'm gonna turn it off here in a minute. I went to a concert last night, so don't know. Hi Mom, how are you? Don't know how much talking I'm actually gonna be doing. I'm a little sore and I was out super late last night, but wanted to see if maybe we could catch some fish tonight. And hey, Happy Hunter, how are you doing? I was just showing the new net. People always give me a hard time about not having a net, so we got a net now, and it's a big one. It's nice, and it's telescoping, so it should hopefully help land some fish here if we get some. I did get skunked out here last weekend. I went with my buddy Dave, and his son caught a catfish, but we didn't have any luck. So, and we had, I don't know, there was 4 of them. So I think they had like 8 or 9 rods out, and then I had 3. So we were like in between 10 and 12 rods, I'm gonna say, in the water, and we caught 1 catfish last week. So I still think it's a little hot. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I got it. It was $20, and it's a big one too. Like I'm sure it's kind of hard to see, but it's a big net, and it was $20. It was on sale, so I've the money that's been donated, I've used it. I got the lights that are out there for people that haven't seen, but I'll show you when I got to reel in, or if I catch a fish, I'll turn the lights on, but it helps light everything up. I got those, got a bunch of new stuff, so to help out, make the videos look a little better. I've been super lazy on editing videos. I've got probably like 40 or 50 hours worth of footage that I have to go through and edit up for videos. I will have some videos coming out this week. Just been kind of, I don't even know if it's lazy or if I've just been busy. Work's going good. Kids are good. Aiden's got football all the time. So it's just busy, but yeah, we're out here. I'm probably gonna. I actually have the in a little bit of a different position. I want to see if you guys can see the rods a little better. Things have been cooling down, so the water temperatures are slowly cooling down a little bit. Slowly though, and the bite still hasn't been all that great. Today I've been down here. I just got down about an hour and a half ago. I was on the phone with my little brother for a little bit, the one that lives down the street. We were chatting, and then I got set up. I've only had the rods in the water for maybe 20 minutes. I haven't gotten any bites yet. There is like from, and you guys won't even be able to see, but from 10 feet to the left of my rods over that way, probably going 100 feet down, it's just lined with goosers. There's just geese all the way down. The goosers are all lined up. right up against the bank. So I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully we get something. If we get skunked, we get skunked. But I kind of want to put the camera on the rods for a little bit. I will be checking messages and chatting, so chit chat, between yourselves, and I'll try to talk to you. Hi, Paula Harvey. How are you doing? Good to see you. Glad to have everybody in here that's in here. I see. Looks like we got 5 people in. We got 5 thumbs up, so that's a good ratio there. But yeah, I've been slacking real hard. I'm trying to get back to it here the end of the season, because a lot of times we get frozen out in the winter for catfishing, and I don't go, and that's when I switch over and usually do deer hunting. There will be a video of I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do, but we're going to find out. We need to get the trail cameras up here soon so we can take some looks. But I'm going to get this light off here for a minute just because it's killing my eyes. So you guys might not see me here on the thing, but I'm going to get it over here so you guys can see the rods. I want to see if I can get it good on there so you guys can actually see. Can you guys see all 3? Wait, hopefully, if I get a takedown. We got a lot of new lights to use though, so hopefully those rods are glowing really good. I'm going to be kind of over here to the side. I'll keep my eye on the comments too. Hey, Fat Pappy, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. So hopefully you guys can see it a little better. But like I said, I'm gonna be reading the comments. You might not see my face, but I'll be sitting here. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I can kind of see it on mine, but you guys should be able to see if something hits it. I'm hoping. I've been having pretty decent luck. The only thing that might get weird is if I do catch something, I'll try to adjust the camera before I start reeling in, because there isn't actually a whole lot of room. Like, you can see my hand right now. Like, I'm touching the rod. I'm right next to him. You guys are like, the bottom of the tripod or the bottom of the phone is like literally like 6 inches away from the bottom of the rods. So you guys are like really close to it. And then I'm using this picnic table, but then there's probably like 3 feet in front of the picnic table. So it's gonna be tight, but been catching bass out the front yard along with small cat. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're what is this? Beach hazard statements for my area. I just got a weather alert on my phone. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. It has been getting cooler out here, so hoping this weather cools down a little bit and these kitty cats get moving around trying to fill their bellies for the winter. But we are just here at the beginning of September, so we should have, probably the next 2 months here should be pretty good. So hopefully we can get some on here. I caught a small channel, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I've been catching them here and there. And I haven't been going live. When I've been coming out here, I haven't been trying to go live. I've just been doing filming, so. Okay, I'll be heading. Good night. All right, good night, Fat Pappy. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you swinging in. Got 8 people in here. Got the rod set up. I just got them out about 20 minutes ago. So we'll see what happens. I got my new net. Got this all up. I got my lights ready to light the area up if we get a fish on here. But I'm gonna. It is a little chilly. I do have a hoodie on. Got my hood up. Nobody's down here but me. Usually there's at least a couple other people kind of curious on If people just been getting skunked a lot. Maybe I should have fished down at the other end, but I don't know. We'll see. We're here, so this is what we're doing. I went to a concert last night, and I was moving around, dancing, headbanging. So I got some serious whiplash going on right now, but it felt good to get out. Um, Had a fishy just jump over there. I think a lot of times when I hear stuff like that jump, it's carp. And I've actually caught about as many carp in here as I have catfish this year. A lot of that is due to using fishing with JBT's bait, which I highly recommend. So if you guys fish and are interested, go over, check out his YouTube channel. Later, I'll put his channel down in the description. But if you search "fishing with JBT," you'll come up. He's a great guy, fun channel, and he's got some good products out there. You haven't been fishing in several weeks, huh? Happy hunter, yeah. I've been getting out, just haven't been filming or I haven't been going live. Done some filming. I've caught stuff, so I have stuff to show on video. My Fridays right now are shot because of football, so can't do. Well, that's not true. I could do Friday night fishing, but if um, and I will get into it. It's going to be late though. It's going to be after Aiden's games, so. And I won't be able to fish that long. I'll probably do it closer to the house, fish a spot closer to the house, just because I have to get up early for his junior varsity games on Saturday. So I got 2 days of football. And then today, Darcy and I went and we went to the batting cages, and she was doing the batting cages for a couple hours. So we had a full last 2 days between me going to the concert last night and then the football game and the batting cages. And I got church tomorrow, so I'm not gonna try to stay out too late tonight. I'm kind of hoping something happens here in my favor and we can get a couple on here maybe. Even just getting one would be nice. But we do have a whole row of geese just to the left of me right now, all along the bank. So I don't know what that means, but they're lined up, they're sitting in the water. Maybe they're hiding out. They're trying to stay out of the public's eye. My kid's school's been having a problem with the geese lately too. Oh, Happy Hunter put it in there. Thank you. There's Fishing with JBT's channel. Happy Hunter was nice enough to put the link in there. So if you click that, that would take you over to his page. You can comment. He can tell you how to get a hold of him. He's pretty active on Facebook too. But he's got different baits. He's got some different rigs. I do have some of his catfish rigs that I ordered that I should be getting here soon. I was hoping they were going to be here this week, but I didn't get them yet, so I didn't get to use them tonight. But the guy's he's a whiz, so I highly recommend his baits. His baits are like fail safes. I have been skunked, but I've been skunked a lot less using JBT's baits, and I've caught some hogs, some monster carp, and never been a carp guy. But I became a carp guy after using his baits. He also sells boilies, um, and he's got the rigs for him too with the baiting needles and everything. So he's got some good stuff, and I like I said, I highly recommend it. I've had good luck with all of his products. So I do have some night crawlers with me too that have just been sitting at my house. So I figure I may try those a little bit later. Not sure. I may give it a shot. But right now we got the pack baits out there. So, and I've been using smaller hooks too. I used to use real big hooks. I kind of brought my hook size down a little bit for here, just because a lot of uh, the channel cats I've been catching here have just been smaller. So, but yeah, I haven't had one bite yet. So, hopefully, it's still a little bit early. The bite here has been happening a little bit later, little bit. So I am going to be paying attention to comments here too. So if anybody's commenting, um, I am looking from the side here so I can read them. I'm leaning forward. Did you guys see that like orb that just went in front of the camera? It was like right across that. Hey Tim Lee, how are you doing? Did you guys see that? It looked like something like flew like right in here and like whizzed around. I do not know what that was. And there's no car headlights facing this way. So I mean, there's cars that, but they don't drive coming this way. There's nothing going in there. But that thing was just like, I don't know. It looked bright. I saw it in the thing. Was that me? Was that my eyes? Let me know in the I don't know what that was. I'm gonna have to go back. What time is it? 17. We'll call it 17 minutes in. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that and see what that was. I don't know what that light was though. I couldn't even tell. I don't know if that was my eyes playing tricks on me or what, but it just looked like I don't know, like an orb floating around. I didn't. I know. I have seen drones before, but I didn't hear or I mean I didn't see anything after it. Just like disappeared, or it looked like it disappeared. I'm gonna give these reels a couple reels here in a few minutes. Oh, that's awesome, Happy Hunter. Working on a little blankie. It was a big bug. I I don't know. I guess. I mean, the black light. I guess if it flew in front, the black light would light it up. But I don't know what big bug it. I mean, it's cold out here. I haven't seen any bugs out here since I've been out here. It's a little chilly. I don't know what the exact temperature is right now, but it's a little chilly out here. I got long pants on. I'm not even showing any ankle today. I got my long pants on and my pullover camo hoodie thing. That's extremely warm, and I'm really mad because when Atlas was a puppy, he decided that he was going to chew a nice little hole in the pocket part of it. So I can't put anything in the pocket. I gotta get someone to sew that up for me. But blankets are fun. I love blankets. Happy Hunter. Darcy's a huge blanket person. She just like loves blankets. She's got them. We got them all blankets all over the house. Aiden's got a girlfriend now too, and she um I'm probably gonna say it wrong. I always get them confused. I think she crochets, I believe, or maybe she knits. She either knits or crochets, but she does like a lot of like crafty stuff. It's so cool. I'm gonna. She's actually. I asked her to make me something. She's gonna be making me something, so I'll show you guys when she makes it for me. But she's a super nice, super sweet girl. Um, happy for my boy. He found a good one. So she's a nice girl. But she likes her craft. She's made him some really cool things, and I'm excited because she's making me something. I'll show you guys. But I wonder if that was a bug. I'm gonna be going back. I'm going to look at it on my computer. I'll try to slow it down and see if maybe we can identify what kind of bug it was. But I haven't seen any bugs. I haven't seen anything out here since I've been out here. It's a little chilly. A little chilly. I gotta get. I think tomorrow I'm actually gonna make an effort to get some editing done. I've just been not wanting to edit anything. I don't know. And I got some. I think it's because I had this plan that I was gonna like save up some footage and then start editing, and I did it. And now I think I'm a little intimidated by how much footage I actually have. So, but let's give these each of these lines a couple couple reels here, and we'll see if maybe the fishies are a little bit closer. The water also seems extremely low right now. Um, Not sure why, but it just seems a little. Give that one a couple reels. This one a couple reels. This one's not that far out. The center one's not. I felt like something just hit it while I was reeling it. Felt like a tug. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm going to read this comment here. All right. Happy Hunter says, I have 7 grandkids. I've made 4 blankets so far. I sew by hand. I'm in my mid 50s and don't know how to use a sewing machine. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You can learn something new all the time. That's what I've been trying to do this year. And I think that's why I haven't been filming so much too, is because I've been trying new things and I'm not sure how it's going to go. I probably should be filming it, but I don't want to look like a complete doofus. But I also don't care what people think about me. So maybe I should just start looking like a doofus because I've looked like a doofus pretty much the whole time I've been on YouTube. So that really did feel like a pull the the last time I was reeling that one in, man. I don't know. The nice thing is those baits don't come off the hook. They're in a like mesh, so it gets really stuck on the hook. They stay on there. They last long, so it's kind of cool how long those do last. And I think, um, I haven't had it come off the hook yet, and I've used a lot of his bait, so a lot of it. But Happy Hunter, I'm sure your grandkids just are just gonna love those blankets, though. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody that doesn't love blankets. Like I absolutely love blankets, and like my dogs love blankets. Everybody loves blankies because they're comfy. I had a blankie when I was a kid, and man, I couldn't sleep without that blankie, and I carried that thing with me till it was shredded. It was shredded. It was like a white hospital type blanket. I had that, and I had the a Snuggles, the fabric softener bear, and I still have one, and I'll never forget. And I actually remember it. I needed my blankie and my bear. I'm talking about when I was a little kid, 2, 3 years old, and I can remember stuff back from when I was little. But I that bear was at my grandma's house. My grandma that passed away last year, and I was all upset the one night that I didn't have it, and she drove over with that bear to bring it to me, and I was attached to that bear. I loved that it was the Snuggles, the fabric softener bear. Boy, did I love that bear. And I still have it. I still have them. They're in my bedroom. I still have my Snuggles, the fabric softener bears. Man, that thing was wore down too. Snuggles looked anorexic by the time I got done with them. But I one of those people. I hang on to stuff. I hang on to everything. Let's see what this says. Oh, that's just the black light shining off of that. Look, I look like an alien if you don't see my face. Linus. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Darcy had, which is funny. Darcy's like my little mini me. And it's funny how children, get different things from their parents, And it's like there's so much that Aiden's like a split, like between me and Amanda, and same with Darcy. But it's like Darcy got my my blanket stuffed animal thing. She had Dolly, and once again, her Nana, which is my grandma, the one that passed away, she gave her my mom and my grandma gave her Dolly that they got from Sugar Creek, which is like Amish country. That's like I don't know, hour and a half south of us, and it was just this super plain Amish stuffed doll, and that was Dolly, and that thing was just, it was dirty all the time. It was brown. Amanda's mom re-sewed a face on it, resewed clothes. That thing just got tore up. She had that thing with her everywhere. She loved that. And Aiden had a cat. He had a stuffed animal cat that I I got for him, and I'll never forget when I got him that cat. Um, there was a long time where Amanda and I were and I mean a long, long time. We were very, um, I don't want to say poor, but we didn't have money, and poor in that sense of not having money. Always blessed, but we were poor. But I'll never forget. I had like nothing. I had like no money, and we went to um, Books a Million. I don't know if you guys have those bookstores around where you're at, but we had one. Wasn't too far from us, and Amanda's sister worked there, and I took Aiden up there the one day to go visit her, and we're walking around, and there was this stuffed animal cat in the store, and Aiden just loved it, and he wanted it so bad, and I didn't have a whole lot of money, and I mean, I'm talking about like we had less than $40 in our bank account at the time, and I went and I took um, some of my video games and I traded them in um, so that I could get Aiden that stuffed animal cat. But Aiden and Darcy never asked for much. That's why I always did that. They never asked for anything. So when they have asked for something, I've always tried to make it a point to make sure I get it for them. I had a little dog, a white poodle. I carried that thing with me everywhere too. I would tear it up so much, my mom said either you sew it or throw it away. So I taught myself to sew by hand. That's awesome, Happy Hunter. And that's the thing, when and it's funny because I think sometimes, we look at things when people are telling us that we need to learn something or do something. We look at it as, oh man, I don't want to do that, or maybe sometimes we do, but there's those times where we don't want to, and and then you learn it, and then you know 30, 40 years down the road, you start realizing how important those little things that somebody in our life may have told us to learn how to do, or put us in the position where we had to learn how to do something, that we actually use it. We got 4 people in here. Thank you everybody that's watching. Hopefully we get something on here. I'm gonna start reeling this a little bit more, trying to get these moved around a little more, see if we can entice these fish to do something. I've had pretty good luck with landed fish. And now I got the net, and I really want to use the net. I bought the net, and I want to, once again, I want to thank, because we have a lot of great subscribers out there who have helped, and even when you watch, that helps um, bring in money that helps fund the channel and um, get things that we need. And we got a new net, which I'm super excited about. Having that, hopefully that helps me land some more fish that I don't lose at the bank. Um, we've had a couple this year, um, actually quite large ones that we've lost at the bank. And I think if I would have had a net, might have not have lost the fish. So I think I lost some of the viewers when I was chatting, uh, giving talking about life. But that's what I'm doing today. That's what I feel like doing. So I think I'm going to put out a video tomorrow. Um, I'm just going to be transparent. It's probably going to be a talking video because I have some questions that I want to ask some people and try and to get YouTube figured out. And I kind of said this in the last video. It's like when YouTube's changed um, so much, and um, a lot of it, I would say, wouldn't even be um, like in a good way. Like it's changed, but it's kind of drastically changed. And I'm not talking about the app, the YouTube app itself, but I'm talking about people, the way things are done. It's it's weird. There were like I used to talk to a whole ton, tons of people. Used to talk pretty regularly, um, and some of it, you know, is on me too because I may not reach out, but there's a lot of people that just don't reach out. The one person who always stays in contact with me all the time is 12 Stones Ranch. Always stays in contact. Him and I talk almost every single day. But everybody else, here and there, we chat a little bit. But a lot of times, if I don't reach out, somebody else won't. Like MT Homestead reaches out. He sends me messages and stuff. Um, yeah, Ridge Life, Tim, every once in a while he'll reach out. I love those guys. It's not that I don't like anybody. It just stinks. We just don't, chat. And I haven't been in a whole lot of live streams in the past couple months. I still watch and support, and I love everybody. It's just like that tight knit, like community feeling, just kind of disappeared. Kind of went to the wayside, I guess. I'm just snacking right now on some barbecue chips. Oh yeah, Happy Hunter. No, I know. And I'm not. I heard YouTube is owned by Channel 12 News now. I don't know if it's true. Huh. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. A lot of people get busy, and you can't blame people for that. It's just it stinks when you have a lot of people. The one guy I miss a ton, and it's because he passed away, is Brian, Wanderer Arts and Adventures, and I can't go anywhere in my house without thinking about him every day. I got his paintings all over the place. They are all over the place. I think we got a little police officer flying. He's actually coming down here kind of fast. I think it's a police officer. I can't tell. Yeah, it's a police officer. They just come down and check every once in a while. Oh, that's not a police officer. I thought it was. It looked like one. It's just an SUV. Looks like somebody else trying to fish, maybe. Oh, man, the cop's flying down here. Wander Arts and Adventures was a fantastic artist, though. He was a happy hunter, says she remembers. Yeah, he was a great guy. He's a really good friend. It's impossible. Like he he passed away on Aiden's birthday. Um, we were actually eating dinner when I got the call, so I could say bye to him. I'd get all fired up, and I'd be talking about, I'd be on one of my lives, and somebody would come on and make an unnecessary comment or be talking some trash, and I'd get all angry or flustered, and I'd end the live, and he'd call me right after. My phone would ring immediately, and he would tell me, he's like, just be you, suck it up, just do you, Matt. He's like, don't worry about what they say. But it was instantaneously, like it would end, and he'd be calling. He was a good friend. It had a lot of people. It made it feel like a team, you know. We had a team. Then it ended up being where it felt like it's everybody for themselves. Some of that, self-inflicted, I'm sure. Deer season starts end of this month. Um, Deer season kicks off. So it's usually like I think it's the last weekend in September. I haven't even looked at the um, opening day yet. That's when archery season starts for us. So, and then it goes through like the first week of February. Which also reminds me, I got a serious problem right now. Um, I never that sight my scope on my crossbow is kaput, and I had like a really old cheap one, and I put it on there, but I never sighted it in. So my crossbow right now is of no use at all. Um, so that's something I need to do. I either need to get I hate the uh, scope that's on it. I do not like at all. But even though I'm making money now, I if I have something that works, so I might just try to sight in that one and use that one for the time being. Maybe I'll save up and get something I really like. But my crossbow is also a super cheap. Well, I guess it wasn't that cheap, but it was on sale when I bought it, and it's not a high end crossbow, but I also kind of wonder how many of the shots that I've taken that were because the scope that I had on there before wasn't working properly. So, which, I don't know. We'll see though. We'll get it figured out. It'd be nice to put some meat in the freezer this year. That'd be super cool. Last 2 years, I've had two that I've shot over the back, right over the top. The last one last year, it ricocheted. It hit off the top of the deer's back. The bolt did. Do a video how to sight in a crossbow? Yeah, I could do that. I yeah, I'll have to. That's a that can be a process sometimes. I'm not real good at it either, but I know how to do it. It just usually takes me a while. I always screw something up, like I'll turn it the wrong way, like I'll click it the wrong way, and then I'll have to start over again. But I know that they have these like lasers that I've seen. I just wonder how accurate they are. That might be a video to do, is try the laser and see. It's like a laser that sits where the bolt would go, and then you can like shine it on the target, and then you adjust your scope to the um, where the dot is from the laser, and then in theory it should be sighted in. But we'll see. That might be kind of interesting to do. See if that actually works. I did try it one time with one of the, I had another one and I got it pretty close. I just used like a regular laser and I tried it, and it was pretty close. Pretty close. You know, I did quite a few shots with it, target practice, and it was in there. But yeah, I got a couple videos I gotta show of the hunting property right now. Hey, Butt Nuggets, how are you doing? No, I haven't. I'm sorry, I was missing all your comments there. Hope you're doing well, man. Um, yeah, I haven't even been on here, but no, we haven't found a place yet. We're taking it easy right now. We're looking. We're still looking, but I think we're just gonna wait till Aiden and Darcy are both. Our kids are both out of high school, and then we're gonna make a move. But I got the company. I started my own cleaning company, and we got that rolling. And I'm back to where I want to be, and we're doing good. So I'm just kind of like saving up, putting away, and then once the kids are done with high school, then we're gonna do, because the kids' school is really good, and we're only like 10 minutes away from the school. So, and I'm getting this company rolling still. I mean, we're growing, so that's a plus. Every month there's growth. Um, Last month was weird because there was growth, but it didn't look like there was growth. So it makes this month look weird because when the jobs were done was in the month, but the payments aren't coming till the next month. So the invoice totals were high for um, for August, but um, a lot of that won't show up until this month. So, but yeah, we're just working, trying to get things done. You know. Right on. I will. I'll get in touch with you guys. I was talking to Drew. What was it, last week? I was asking him because I had questions about um, the taxes, the um, how the taxes work on vehicles yearly. Because I was reading about that, and I never heard about anything like that before. That there's like a property tax on vehicles. So he was like kind of explaining that to me, but that just seemed like kind of a little crazy to be paying taxes every year, like on a vehicle. I didn't understand it. He kind of explained it. It made sense, but it's just I um, never heard of that before. So that was kind of a new. new thing I was interested in. So Drew, that's Drew's lens, was uh, was talking to me about that. Just moving the baits around a little bit, reeling them in, see if maybe we can get something. I haven't had one bite yet, and this water is just like complete standstill. Complete standstill. Oh, okay. Yeah, so like that's the thing. Like my truck, like the value of it is like way over that. I think it's like in the 40, like 40,000 something is like the. Yeah, I love Drew. Drew's my bud. But yeah, I know Drew's your neighbor. Yeah, I know. That's why I brought up Drew. I mean, I was just talking. It was more for like everybody else that doesn't know. There's a train going by too, so if you have a hard time hearing me, I'm sorry. But yeah, the um, yeah, that's what I was like because I was trying to figure it out. What is the percentage of it though? Is it 6%? There's a boat going by right now too. You guys will see it in a minute. You might see the neon light in the back. I think it's going to be passing here in a second. Yeah, right there. Oh my gosh, is it getting a little chilly? Huh. That's wild. 30 bucks a year in property taxes. That's wild. On how many acres is that on? Did Drew ever marry his girlfriend? I don't believe so. It's my this is my headlamp. But the black light is glowing off of the lights. Oh, okay. That's what I'm looking. Um, when I do acreage, I think minimum I'm probably looking at. Like I've been trying to get a feel for it when I'm looking at properties, but I think minimum I'm probably looking at about 15 for what I want to do. So I got to take some insulin here in a minute too. It's really chilly. I should have worn some heavier garments, is what I should have done. Yeah, I talk to Drew here and there though. Um, I love Drew and Lindsay. They're great people. They've always been so friendly. Always look out for me. They check in. Here comes a train. It's about to get real loud for a minute. Actually, while that happens, I'm going to take my insulin. That's what I'm going to do. Well, this train goes past. We got another one. Hopefully, a train bike comes to get a fish on here. I need one. Come on, fishies. So I got to say a special thanks to Darcy because she left one of my old hoodies in the truck today. So I had an extra hoodie to bundle up with. I just found it and just switched into it. So I got that underneath now. Make sure my lights went off inside the truck. I can't believe I haven't gotten a bite yet. What have we been on here for? And, so I've been here for an hour and a half and I haven't had a bite. So these fishing rods. Hey Josh, how are you doing? Um, I see there was insulin question. Yeah. So the um, no, don't pee on the electric fence. Um, well, so they, all right. So my daughter has the pump, and they try to get me to use the glucose. Like all three rods in there. All right. They try to get me to use the like the CGM, which is the glucose monitor that reads your blood sugar, but they fall off of me all the time. I haven't been able to keep one on, which also makes me think that I won't be able to keep on the insulin pump. So I've just been doing the bottles and the syringes for forever. That's my go-to. Now, back to the fishing rods, though, the glowing fishing rods. What I did was I bought neon green spray paint, and then I bought a $9 black light on Amazon, and I have it, the black light plugged into my jackery. And then for when I catch fishies, I'll show you guys here what I got going on. So I got this light that I can flip on, so that brightens that up. And then I got these guys here that brighten up. Oh, that's not even on. We're to brighten up in front of me, so you can see I can get it pretty lit up around here now. So these are all run off of power banks. It's all USB lighting except for the black light. The black light is that's a 110 that goes into the jackery. So, but I'm hoping that that helps when I catch, so that people can see a little bit better. And then I also, I'll show you, I got a new net. It's a big one. Got a new big net. Haven't gotten to use it yet, but I got it. So hopefully soon enough. A little bit warmer now too with the, I'm so glad Darcy had the, left the hoodie in the back of the truck. I took mine out the other day to wash it. That was a fishy. I think that's the carp. And I'm hoping something gets here. But you know, I don't know. Lately, the last couple times I've been fishing, I haven't even caught till midnight or something. You know. Oh, there's the police. What are they doing up there? They're shining lights. The police, yeah. Police, yeah, are up there. Oh, that is the video of me painting the rods. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just, there were just other things at this time that, like, were just, like, more important, I guess. Josh, I'm doing good. I got into the metro parks again this year for the draw. Oh, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. Glad you got that. That's sweet. Yeah, but yeah, that's I say if you decide to paint the rods, I love you guys too. Thanks for that. That was a really nice comment. I appreciate it. Um, scuff them up really good. You want that paint to stick to them. The more you scuff it, the better the paint sticks. So, um, but it's, yeah, it's nice to be able to see them because my eyes always play tricks on me when I'm out, and I used to just have put glow sticks like on the tip, and then I did this, and you know they sell rods that if you put a black light on them they'll glow, but like it cost me, I think I had to use like 3 cans of spray paint, and it cost me like 18 bucks, and like I had the sandpaper and the Scotch Brights at home, so I just did it like you'd paint a car. And some people put clear coat on it. I didn't. I didn't clear coat them. I just left them, and I've had them like this for 2 years. And yeah, some of the paint's, you know, scratched off here or there. Yeah, just from, you know, normal wear and tear, you know, normal abuse. And but they're fine. They glow perfectly fine. It made a mess in my garage though. I still have green paint all over stuff. I've been cleaning up as I go. But I got to do a big garage clean. I haven't done anything this year. I gotta. There's a lot of work I got to do at the house too before we sell it. A lot of work. You gotta. The steps on the front of the house are going to be getting redone soon. The bathroom is going to the tub surround. The tiles like getting really bad there, and it's kind of like falling apart. So we're going to be working on that. And then we've got um, the kitchen floor we got to do, and I'm still working in the basement. So I hear the train a coming. We are going to recast these here in a little bit too. I'm going to bring them in, check the bait. Get them casted back out. Oh, it's all right. Don't be sorry. Stuff like that happens. I've had my phone die in the middle of lives before. Oh. Yeah, I am gonna pop some night crawlers on. Yeah, I mean, it was the cheapest way to go. A lot of people buy those rods, and they're like $100. These are the ugly stick catfish rods that I got. Well, I ordered two of them, and then they sent one, and it got lost in the mail. And then they sent me another one, and then the other one that got lost in the mail came like a week later. And I messaged the company and asked them if they wanted me to send it back, and they told me just to keep it. Um, and then the other one is a Berkeley big game rod. So, but yeah, I think it was like $40 for the rod, and then I got the other one technically for free. And then the Berkeley big game rod was like $20. So I put the money in. I do like my Abu Garcia reels, and I do spend more on those. I've got uh, two of those on here, and those are a little more expensive, but they last for forever, and they're a great reel. It's like a tank for me, so they're my favorites. I do have Berkeley big game reels too, um, and I like those. I prefer my Abus, but the Berkeley big game reels work fantastic too. They're a tough reel. But I have also had one of those reels go on me. So, like, break. Actually, I've had two of them break. But I had them for, 8 years, and I paid $40 for the rod and the reel. So, cost me $5 a year if I look at it that way. Something like that. Yeah, man, peeing on electric fences, while it sounds fun, I mean, I just don't think it would do anybody any good. Um, I don't know. I mean, if you had kidney stones, I mean, is that a cheap way to fix a kidney stone? Maybe. Am I a doctor? No. Do I play one on TV? No. But might fix a kidney stone. You never know. Google it. That's what I say. Might work. But yeah, that sounds. Doesn't sound. Didn't MythBusters do a thing about that? About I think they did about like peeing on like down power lines or something that like it wouldn't do it because urine like breaks up, like there's too much like airflow in between it. It's not like a steady stream. I think that's what they said. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that there's a Mythbusters about that, and it's probably like 20 something years old too. I think it's like 22 years old, maybe. I think I saw it when I was like 18 or 19. But yeah, I'm all about saving a buck. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to save more. You know, more I save, the nicer property we can get. Bigger property, probably a smaller house. That's the one thing we've kind of figured out is the house that we have now. Like, we could go with a um, smaller house and be all right. Like our basement is too much. But then like I saw a really cool barn dough um, that I saw online the other day, and it was like super. It was super nice when I was looking, and I was like, I could totally live in that. But then I was like, I don't need something that big. I mean, I want to go big enough, and I want to have like my office and like a studio, whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't want to go too big. I don't need it. I don't like. I clean for a living. I don't want to be cleaning a massive house all the time. That's just not what I want to be doing. In the next 5 minutes here, I'm gonna reel them in, and we're gonna check baits and change baits and see what happens. That's a heron, blue heron, that just skedaddled by. I had a bat run into my lines last weekend. And of course, I was freaking out because it's a bat. And I'm like, I don't want to be a vampire. Because then, like, Amanda would have to be a vampire. And I don't want to have to go down that road. That's not something I think would be good. So, becoming a vampire isn't in one of my top things to do. Yep, pretty much. I think you're both. You know, I do spend most of my time in the middle of the night. Um, Amanda's really more of a witch troll. Um, we do spend time underneath bridges, though. Well, I do, but I'm not a troll. I don't make anybody pay troll tolls. It's not my game. It is, so it's really breezy right now. Like it's a breeze. And if I had to guess, I'd guess that it's like low 60s would be my guess right now for the temperature. The temperature. What is it? It's got to be what, about 11 o'clock now. I got to keep an eye on my battery too. I might actually have to change. Well, maybe I don't. I might. I'm gonna have to grab my charging cable here in a minute and see. It's in the Shire. 10:50. Yeah, so it's almost 11. I think so. At 11, I'm gonna reel in and cast back out. I gotta get the charging cable too, so I can plug this phone in, so it doesn't croak on me. And then that way we can keep rolling. The bite has been later. I got some really fat night crawlers though. We're gonna pop a couple on and just see if maybe that's what the fish are looking for. Probably do one with a night crawler and two with the pack bait maybe. Might go that route. I do have some special sauce out here too. I can dunk the night crawler in. And I'm probably gonna go. I'm not gonna be able to read comments when I'm changing out the baits and stuff, but just everybody be patient with me. Patient. Oh, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm not a nurse. I'm a cleaning guy. I started my own cleaning company. I could be a nurse though. I'd be a horrible nurse. I'd look good in some scrubs though. Yeah, I'm up here. Well, I'm not in Cleveland right now. I'm like 50 minutes west, but live in Cleveland. Live in the burbs kind of Cleveland, the burbish side. Whatever. I don't know. It's the nicer part of Cleveland. It's like I border one, two, like almost like four suburbs. So 5 suburbs. I'm in like a corner. I'm about as far out as you can get in Cleveland, like to being away from downtown. So it's like a nicer, little bit of a nicer area. A little bit. I use that lightly. I can't believe that I haven't gotten a bite yet, though. This is blowing my mind. Even last week, I had I had some bites, but I don't know. I want to say the last 3 times I've caught fish here, it's been like right around midnight. wind's just cutting right through my clothes, though. My legs are freezing. Before I leave tonight, I'm turning this truck on and getting that heater going. Warm myself up real quick. Oh, man. Wait. Am I a communist? No, absolutely not. I am not a commie bastard. I am not. Hey, we don't know that electric fences that it would even happen though. Or did you Google it? I would look up. I'm like, oh, I'm getting a hit on that middle rod. It's getting hit right now. Let's get some light on it, see what happens. It just got a little ding. It's going a little bit. Little ding. Just in case we get something on there. It was dinging. Just keep an eye on it. See what happens. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm using circle hooks so I don't have to set it. It will set itself. But now I'm kind of hesitant to reel in just because I got that. It was just a little hit. And it's a pack bait, so it won't be able to rip the bait off of the hook either. So I don't have to worry about losing it. But I'm not reading the comments right now because I'm keeping my eyes on the rod. So if you're leaving comments, I'm not ignoring them. I'm just, well, I am kind of ignoring them. Could you guys hear the bells? Did you guys hear the bells when it dinglinged? It dinglinged. 3 people in here. I don't know. I know it was the middle one. I'm going to start bringing in this outside one over here, and at least get this one going. Try something else different on it. If something hits that one while I'm sitting here, we can go back to it. this one we're going to switch out and we're going to do some night crawlers. I'm going to start calling them night crawlers and start calling them creepy crawlers because it's spooky season. So we're going to put some creepy crawlers on it. These are some fat guys too. Oh, this creepy crawler wants to fight me. He's trying to fight. Oh crap. We got fish on. I think. Is he? Can't tell. Cannot tell. Dang it. Is he still on there? I can't tell. Dang it. It's because I wasn't paying attention. That's why. You guys heard it. It was zipping. Let's get this one casted out. Alright, that one's back out. That middle one had a good hit. Why is it? We're going to do this outside one before. I'm going to give this one. Yeah, we're just going to do this one. I don't think it's going to come back. bait's still on there, but there's no bait in the sack. It actually looks like it got everything out of it. I'll show you. See right there, it took everything. So let's get that one redone up here. Little kerplunk. Maybe getting some freshie out there. Maybe that will help. Maybe that plunk will bring some fishies in. They'll be like, oh, Mr. Matt gave us some fresh stuff. Be like, yep, that's what I did. Oh, that one's completely stripped. Okay, that's interesting. I've never had that happen. So this one doesn't have any bait on it. Don't know how that happened because I didn't see it. Whatever ate that off, that's impressive. This one will donkey special sauce. Almost sent that one into Canada. All right. Get some of these lights off here. All right, we're set back up. Hopefully, we don't lose another one here. Here comes a train too. Let's see. Train bite. Oh, that's the backside. I do have stink bait. I just don't have any on. I got some really nasty stuff. Like real nasty. The special sauce is also, it's stinky. It makes all my bait stinky. Slow night, guys. Slow night. It's been slow like this, on and off. See what's going on here. Oh my. Lots of comments. Johnny Cash is always playing in my head every single time a train goes by. Every single time. That's all I hear down here is trains. At home, all I hear is airplanes. Here, all I hear is trains. And then I got the boats going by too. It's like all vehicles. Oh, here's a here's a motorcycle. I mean, I got that one was a good hit. Did I not put bells on that end one? Man, there's so many cars coming down here now. Maybe this is the time to be down here though. Maybe this is when the bite's on. I really want to use my net. I had all those lights ready to go too. Man, we were all set up. The only thing that stinks is when I go to clean up, everything takes me like way longer than it did before. No. There's another car coming down. This one kind of looks like this might be Fish and Game. Yeah, there's lights and there's a thing on it. I think that is Fish and Game. They're parking all weird over on the side. They're in a diesel truck. This stinks. If they come over and check my license, guys, I'm gonna have to go momentarily because my license is on my phone and I'm using my phone for the live right now. But if I do, what I'll do is I'll just like, I won't end the live, but I'll go out of it for a minute to pull up my license and then I'll be back. Yeah, they're like in a diesel. It looks like a almost like an expedition, or I don't know. You know what? If this, I think it's Fish and Game. I'm having a hard time because I can't read the side of the truck because it's like pitch black down here. But if it is, it would be the first time I've ever seen them. So the only thing I can think is that somebody called them. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm all set up like this. I highly doubt that they would bother me just because of, like, how, like, I got my rods glowing and stuff. Like, I'm, like, way out in the open. I got all sorts of lights set up. The people that I think they're, well, you know what? The thing is, this is also a marina and boats come in here. So there might have been somebody out doing something on the lake that they know is coming back in here. That might be why they're parked like that, because they got their headlights off, everything. They got nothing on. They're sitting there in the dark. They might be waiting for somebody to pull in with their boat. That's my guess. You know, the thing is, so around here, I've never run into a Karen. Um, Hi, Latina. How are you? Hi, Tammy Blake. I usually do bring shrimp. I didn't bring shrimp today, though. Oh, but around here, they usually don't run into Karens down here. This is like a fishing town, and I'm in a marina. Um, so most of the people out here are, um, fishermen, boaters, etc. Um, but like, there's even around here, like where I'm at, like there's one house over there, and those people are super cool. So I don't know. Maybe they got a hot tip. Fat fingers, yeah, I do too. I'm not good at texting on my or typing on my phone. I'm not good at typing on anything actually. No, I'm all right on a computer. I get it done. I figure it out. That is true about eating the shrimp. But usually the shrimp's so nasty by the time I use it. It's not worth eating. I usually get the cheap, like the Walmart shrimp. I used it last week, and we didn't get anything on the shrimp. What did we get? Oh, creek chubs is what Dave's son caught on. I kind of want to put my glasses on and see if this is Fish and Game. I can't see in the dark like this. That distance. They're probably 150 feet, 200 feet away. Oh, that's cool. California, huh? Are you a communist? A shrimp can kill you, huh? Yeah, I just oh, south, right on. Self-imposed timeout. My neck and back and shoulders hurt so bad right now. Thanks. I went to go see three of my favorite bands last night. They all played a show down like 45 minutes south of me, and my neck and shoulders and back hurt so bad. I'm 60, and my shoulders feel like I'm always freaking lifting weights. That's how my neck feels right now. It's like whiplash from moving at the concert, though. It was a good time, though. I got to see, and this might not make any sense to anybody in here, but I got to see State Champs, Yellow Card, and A Day to Remember. And those are like three of my favorite bands. And so that was a lot of fun. I needed it. Sometimes you need to go out and listen to some music and just have a good time. Oh no, that's horrible. I had a roommate who was in the military and got hit head on by a drunk driver, and he didn't have his seatbelt on, and he got shot through the window of a Humvee, and he lost his eye when he went through. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. That's rough, man. That's rough. Yeah, my buddy had a glass eye he could take out. He got a big settlement from the military too. I think it was multi-million dollar settlement. Yeah, he was on base too. And I think it was one of his superior officers, if I remember correctly. He was drunk and hit him head on, and the guy knew just went right through the windshield. Well, I mean, you got to learn a skill, so that's cool. Programming something, I mean, you'll never have a hard time finding a job, I wouldn't think. Yeah, I don't get the lifetime welfare recipients either. I mean, the whole idea is to like better your situation all the time, you know. And I'm not saying I've been on I've gotten food stamps and Medicaid before. I mean, I was poor, money wise. I always say that. I always try to distinguish the difference. Well, I guess I wasn't poor. I was broke. It was a money thing. But but yeah, I was on food stamps and had Medicaid, and it was just like that was always um, a um, I don't know, I guess like a booster to get me going. Oh, that's me and my wife got married young too. We were I was 22 and she was 20. She was turning 21 when we got married. She turned 21 like 2 months later. And then we had kids right away. And now, we're my son's 17, um, daughter's 15. Um, yeah, that's great, man. I'm glad that there was something good and positive that like still came out of something that was so bad. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's what we're going on. Lord, we've been together for forever. Um, Forever. And wouldn't change it. But, yeah. Oh, tonight's a rough night, guys. I can't believe I'm. The bite's just so. Oh man, the geese are going nuts over there. You guys hear them? They're like playing in the water, like splashing around and stuff. God, I hope they don't get messed up in my lines. Splashing all over the place. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my kids, they just did Japanese, or not Japanese. They did Spanish. It's all foreign to me. I said Japanese because I was reading Japanese, but I meant Spanish. But yeah, they take Spanish in school. Um, my son's about to take the ACT the end of October, I think. I think it's the end of October. Um, and then my daughter is going to be taking the ACT classes. So yeah, both of my kids are, 4 point plus, whatever GPAs and oh, both boys were homeschooled. Yeah, ours we've done private school um, with both our kids living in the area that we live in. I didn't want them going to Cleveland Public Schools, and we were going to originally homeschool, and then we didn't, and um, we're Lutheran, and they go to a Lutheran high school. So yeah, my kids are very intelligent. I kind of bummed out a little bit. They like helping out with the YouTube stuff now. They don't like being in the videos though. Um, they help out with the filming and the recording and stuff, but they don't. My kids just aren't into social media and um, aren't into the YouTube thing. They don't want the headache, I guess. That's awesome. Yeah, that's my kids are. They take honors classes. My son's taking college classes in high school too. So yeah. Oh, I'm sure. No, I know what you're saying, butt nuggets. I know what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, it bums me out. I really liked having my kids in videos with me back in the day. It was a lot of fun. But to each their own. I love having them help. Darcy, my daughter, is an absolute genius when it comes to um, like angles and stuff when she's recording. Some of the stuff that I've seen her do. And I know a lot of people, I think some people pay attention to videography and videos, but there's certain videos, and she hasn't done every video for me, but there's certain videos that she's done where she's done it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so good. It looks awesome. And then there's ones I do, and I'm like, why did I do it like that? But she always just nails it. And her eye for photography is outstanding too. Track tapes. P-track tape, yeah. Or 8-track tapes, you mean. Yeah, I got it. I don't know. Why did I say B? But I don't have my glasses on. I read that. So you said it right, and I said it stupendously, stupidly. Oh, sure. I'm sure it doesn't. I need to get me a antacid here in a minute. How long have I been on here for? 2 hours? 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've been live. It's 11:44. 11:44. And that they're still sitting over there. I can't see. I'm about to go get my glasses. I want to see. I can't see what's on the side of the freaking truck. They're sitting there idling. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna put it back on the poles for a little bit here. I'm gonna get me some antacids. Oh boy. Where are my keys? Where'd I put my keys? There they are. Well, I got my spectacles on, and I still can't read it. I can see it better, but I just can't read it. I can see like stripes down the side of the truck. Oh, I got some geese going right for my lines. Now I can't read the phone because my glasses are just for distance. It's just so dark I can't see anything down here. Yeah, 4 acres. I mean, that's a lot. I don't think people realize. I mean, I say minimum 15, and it's because if it doesn't have a pond, I'm gonna dig out. Like, I'm gonna have a lake on my property, and you best believe that sucker's gonna be stocked. Oh, and working. Yeah, no, man, dude, I've got like an eighth of an acre on my property, and it's like I struggle to get it taken care of, you know? Seasonal Creek, that's cool. Yeah, the hunting property where I hunt, they've got a uh, creek that runs through it. That's where you usually get creek chubs from. Um, I don't use creek chubs. Um, my buddy Dave does. I'm like when I'm catfishing, if I'm using live bait, I'm usually like a bluegill guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where you're at. Well, I know the area Drew's in too. So Drew sent me properties over the over the years. Mud bugs. Yep. Yeah, we have so actually the river down the street from my house, it's oh Lord, what is it? 3 minutes down the road. We got the Rocky River, which is a steelhead river, and it's crazy. Like killer steelhead fishing. People come from all over to fish it. That's funny. Yeah, back when you used to be able, like, if you couldn't get a license in one state, you could go get one in another state. Yeah, my I had this is horrible, but I had this is long time ago. I my stepbrother, who's no longer with us, he he did something like that. He had a tremendous amount of DUIs, and he did something similar. Yeah, I never I man, I don't get too many tickets driving. Uh, I got one last year. Um, my fault. I made a mistake. I made a right on a red. I wasn't paying attention. You can usually make a right on that red, but it was during uh, school hours, and I didn't realize. I wasn't thinking, and I was like, "Oh, I think school's out," and I turned, and it wasn't. They ended up dropping it though. when I went to court for it. Because they also got me for not having my glasses on, but they threw everything out. And then they gave me, instead of that, which is kind of like crazy, because it's like they ended up like changing the ticket to I had a tail light out, and that's what they gave me a ticket for. So I didn't get any points on my license. Oh yeah, yeah. It I had that. I've been in an accident before. I've had a couple accidents I've been in over the years. First one was like right when I first got my license. I wrecked my car, and I had brakes go out. I had a 96 Dodge Ram, and I just bought it, and like 2 weeks later, the brakes gave out. I bought it from this little hole in the wall dealership. It was a complete beater, and I was driving down the street and I hit the brakes and I had no brakes, and it was too late. Like it wasn't. I had a car right in front of me and I ran right into the back end of them, and that stunk because I bought that truck for like 2 grand, and then I had it for like 3 weeks. It was something stupid like that. I can smell my stuff right now. My my smelly stuff. It's lifting up in the air. Oh, that's cool. Oh, right on. Yeah, I just got my F-150 right now. I love it. It's got my cap on the back, and it's got my side boxes on it. So I got all my fishing and camping stuff in the side boxes, and it keeps all my cleaning stuff for my cleaning company dry in the back. And if I want to camp in the back, I can take it out. I have a cot that fits in there, and I want one of those like mini Ford vans though, the transits or whatever. Oh, he's leaving now. Can I see what it is? What is he? He's driving really weird. Wonder if he's watching me. How funny would that be? He's number 4 in here. He was just sitting here watching me, seeing what I was saying. I'm being watched, being stalked. I think he's leaving though. I think he's gone. He gone. That is so. Those are boat docks on the other side, and there's like a little mini like gravel strip that goes along there where people can drive their cars down. But yeah, that's what that is over there. That's just like a little like boat dock at the marina. So they're like so people can pull their boats in like just down the way from me right here, and they can pull their um, and then they can park their trailers. Like I'm parked right now where I'm at. I'm like in trailer parking is where I'm at. But there's no vehicles down here right now. I don't see any anywhere. So, um, It's not like I'm in anybody's way, but so there's this over here, and then over on the other side is where people can actually leave their boats. Oh, you can see me? That's wild. Well, yeah. I mean, I could be. Maybe that's what I should change my name to, Sith Lord. I love Star Wars. I actually, so I play D&D, and I've been trying for a while, and nobody wants to do it. But I have the Star Wars um, third edition D&D book to do a Star Wars D&D campaign. I am a nerd. I play D&D, so I play D&D every other Thursday. I don't really talk about the D&D thing much. I play Magic the Gathering too. I play the card game, but I haven't even played that much, but I like my D&D. It's my little escape from stuff. Um, and it's fun. Yeah, man, I love D&D. I have so much fun with it. And I have like a really fun group of people that I play with too. So, but yeah, I play every other Thursday. The next month, uh, or we're not playing for a month because the guy that runs our game is starting a new job. So, Battlestar Galactica. No, man, I watched Battlestar Galactica um, when I was in my teens. I watched it. So I'm gonna be 40 in October, and me and a bunch of buddies. It was the first guys I ever lived with. When I moved out, we had an apartment, and we had all the seasons of Battlestar Galactica on VHS. And Darth Paw. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got a lot of buddies that do painting. They do the models, and like they some of them have done the Star Wars models. I've seen them paint those, and then I've some of my friends do like miniatures, like they paint miniature like figurines and stuff. But even then, I'm one of those people that like I watch. Um, I still watch the older shows, like still a huge Gilligan's Island fan. Um, yeah, I loved Gilligan's Island. I like old. I still watch Hogan's Heroes when that's on. Oh, that's cool. No, I get that. I actually, so I grew up in the middle of nowhere when I was growing up, and then I got married, and then I moved to the city. But yeah, like the town I grew up in, when I was little, there was like, I don't know, 1,000 people, and there was like two stoplights. Now it's, it's grown since then. I think there are like 27,000 people, and there's shopping centers and all that stuff now. But we bought in Cleveland because we found a house before COVID. It was a killer deal, super low interest rate. Um, and it's made things more affordable. So when things have been bad, I've still been able to make it. Oh wow, 100 people, yeah. Well, I'm saying 1,000, and that's a guess. I'm talking about like mid 1980s, and I don't even know. I'd have to look it up. I'm sure it was probably less in a VW van. That's kind of cool. Yeah, my mom had like a little ranch house. It was cool. We had woods, field. We had a creek down the street. Park not too far away. My buddy lived right down the street. His dad had a ton of property, tons of property, and um, we got to hunt that. And then his dad, it was so cool when I was, and I'll have to see if I can find pictures. Sometimes I'll show it on maybe in a video or something. Um, but um, so he had cornfields, and he planted around the outside of an area, and then all the kids and my friend's dad, we all built a baseball field in the middle of the cornfield to uh, mimic the Field of Dreams field. And we got tons of like newspaper press and stuff. And then um, the lady who owned the original field where they did the Field of Dreams came out to see ours, and like took pictures with us and stuff. Motorcycle car. You know what I really want? Butt nuggets, and you'll know what it is. I want a Carmen Gia, like a 73. I sold it, was it 3 years ago? I had a Jetta. I like my Volkswagens. I do. They're a pain in the butt, but well, the new ones are. But I worked for a guy because I used to do body work. I painted cars and did body work, and I worked for a guy that um, had like 30 Volkswagen Bugs, and he had all sorts of Volkswagens. Like that was the whole like outside and inside of the shop. The shop was in an airplane hangar. Yeah, so I had a buddy that had one. Carmen Gia, and yeah, we worked on it for a while, and the engine had a lot of problems. And then we were looking because you can put the Porsche motors in it. We were looking to get one and drop that in, but we didn't end up doing it. But like it had a ton of electrical problems too. But he got it for like nothing. Man, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do it. Car went right through the red light. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's cool. I do and don't miss working on cars. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I see the vans all the time around here. I can't believe that nothing's. I've got that one bite and that's it. Let's try reeling these in a little bit. Get them moving. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on. I might get going here in a little bit. I am like freezing. It's getting cold. My skin's like super cold. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, stretch my legs here. Been sitting down for too long. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now. I gotta stretch my legs. I also never plugged in my phone. I wonder what my percentage is at. Ooh, it's getting down there. It is getting down there. I got 8% battery left. Only 8%. Got that one bite and that's it. trying to make my decision now. I do have church in the morning. It's been dead. What time is it? 12:14. I think I'm going to go for another 6 minutes. 12:20 if I don't have anything. I'm going to kill it here and get to driving. I may try to go fishing again sometime during this week. I may go. It just depends what work looks like for me this week. Sometimes my weeks are slower. Sometimes they're um, a little bit longer. Oh, thanks, man. I know who you are when you come in here. What was? What did you say up there? Dude, I remember one time after you went to the one green get together, YouTube get together, you were taking off. Yeah, that was yeah, the I I like the get-togethers. They're fun. Um it was hard the last couple of years though, like after I lost my job and stuff to like keep going to them, but tiny farm nuggets right on. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I just got to keep it going. Just got to keep it going. It's getting starting to get windy. It's like getting really windy over here. Oh, right on. Yeah, oh man, the Buck and Barb, I don't even do anything with that anymore. And I think I change the name? I think I did. I changed the name to like what is it, like Backwoods Daily or something? I don't know. I don't even do anything on that one. But I just need to get back together with this one. But I'm going to be putting out a video tomorrow, and um, we'll see. I got some ideas. Right on, man. I appreciate it. You know, guys, I am gonna get going though. I'm getting really cold. Like the wind's like cutting through. I got two hoodies on and a shirt, and it's just like cutting through me right now. So I am gonna get going. I'm gonna get cleaned up here and get out of here. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Uh, Everyone, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know there wasn't a whole lot of people in here tonight, but you know that's quality over quantity. So I do appreciate the chat. I appreciate everybody being in here. Um, Happy Hunter, as always, thank you so much. Butt Nuggets, thank you so much. And we'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.